Hi, this is Ramona from the Healing Grapevine, and today I'm going to talk about the scientific properties behind the MPS Global Far Infrared technology. So let's start with the basics. The handy-dandy chart here. Far infrared is an aspect of the electromagnetic spectrum of radiation that's present in our universe. And within that range, you're going to see gamma rays, X-rays, UV rays. In the visible light spectrum, you've got your rainbow colors. And then we've got infrared, microwave, and radio waves. Now, what we want to focus on today are the infrared waves. In that range, they've been called the near, mid, and far infrared wavelengths. Now, in the field of biotechnology, let's put that down for a second. Oh, no, wait, I got something to show here too. In the field of biotechnology, what they discovered was that the far infrared wavelength between the range of 6 and 14 microns played a very important part in the formation and growth of all living things. So what we know about life on Earth is that there are some integral aspects to our life, which is we are made up of many things, but water and protein, and that we're about 70% water. We also know that water is always moving. It oscillates. And this oscillation, what they discovered, is that when water is exposed to a far infrared range of between 8 and 10 microns, that oscillation causes a resonance. This resonance wave is why life is really a big part of how life came about. So when the water is oscillating like this, it's called ionization or water activation, activation of water. And when that activation of water occurs inside the human cells, there's water. On the inside of the cell, it's called intracellular waterway, and on the outside, it's called an extracellular waterway. And there is this process of oscillation, which is actually what metabolism is. Metabolism is how we receive nutrients and how we remove waste out of our cellular tissue, and thus this promotes growth and vitality. In fact, metabolism is the metabolic rate of an individual is an indicator to their state of health. So in many chronically ill folks, they literally measure a lower body temperature than normal, than the normal 98.6. They're losing their far infrared. They're losing the oscillating, activating process of the water to clean and cleanse and nourish them. So many guys ask, all right, why are the MPS Global Far Infrared units so much better than anything else on the market? Well, that's exactly why. Because the MPS Global units are the only units who use a pure carbon crystal in the heat panel. There's no other material. There's no ceramic, wood, or metal, and there's no electrical wiring. And all of these other materials can contaminate the pure far infrared stable wavelength. So those active carbon fibers that are inside the MPS units are the key to a stable, pure far infrared wavelength, saturating our body, stimulating our systems, stimulating our cellular growth. What are the big three benefits? Far infrared, number one, first off, helps to activate and stimulate and reactivate cellular growth. Secondly, it's stimulating the circulation of our system. So we are given the ability to flush out toxins, remove waste products, and receive nutrition. And the third point, pretty much based on the first 2 points, is the fact that far infrared will strengthen our immunity, slow down our aging process, and increase our ability, our resistance to fight off disease. Cool, right? So if you got any questions, please feel free to contact us. and you can join the newsletter. We have an excellent newsletter that's also loaded up with lots of alternative therapies, alternative principles, and many of them are cost-free. So whether you're already employing a detox protocol to help recover from something, or you just want the best health assurance your family can get for a lifelong, prosperous, sustained, happy, joyous time while you're here, well, MPS Global has a unit that will fulfill your needs. All right, this is Ramona signing off, and remember, you heard it through the grapevine.